What's going on, Desi?
Oh my God, Trevor, I am so glad that you called me in because I cannot work from home anymore.
Right?
Yeah.
It's such a cool feeling to just like be. I mean, I know we're not like fully back, but this is like a nice
But
feeling.
It feels so good. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, my neighbor's a nightmare.
Trust me, I know. I know what
No.
that feels like.
No one knows my neighbor. My neighbor's insane.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know what a neighbor like.
No, but you don't know my neighbor. She does like she pops by all the time unexpectedly. She tries to make small talk in the elevator. I hate talking to people.
Yeah. Well, I feel you, but either way.
Not you though.
No, I mean,
I
of
love
course.
talking to you.
Of course, but it's good to have you.
Super happy to be here.
This is cool. Nice to see you, Desi.
See you.
Oh yeah, we're back, baby. All right, let's kick things off with the topic on everyone's mind. Vaccine booster shots. They're like a butt lift for your immune system. And one thing people are wondering about is whether they should mix and match their shots. Because maybe vaccines are like superheroes. You know, sure, Iron Man can save your life, but if you follow him up with Captain America, well, now you have the Avengers. And where it really gets complicated is with the Johnson & Johnson shot, which is basically Hawkeye. You know, it's better than nothing, but come on, huh? So, researchers have studied which booster would help people most if they got J&J first, and the results were pretty dramatic.
Now, the new research indicates Moderna's booster shot was most effective for people who originally got the J&J shot. It increased antibodies 76-fold. The Pfizer booster created 35 times the antibodies, and sticking with J&J, it quadrupled the antibodies.
Oof, that's embarrassing for Johnson & Johnson. Having another vaccine come in and do way better than you, on you. I mean, that's like being upstaged by your son's new stepdad. Hey, don't worry, kiddo. I'll teach you how to drive since, you know, I have a car. Pew, pew. I mean, clearly someone at the company has to be held accountable for this. Personally, I blame Johnson. Well, then again, maybe it's Johnson who I should blame. No, it's definitely Johnson. But I do hope that J&J doesn't get too down on itself because they fit an important role here. Like, they're the vaccine that the other vaccines hang around to feel better. Plus, I'm glad that this is happening because I love that you can mix vaccines, right? Like, am I the only one who gets excited about this? It's like the adult version of when you mix all the soda fountain flavors together. Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, that Trinidadian one that gives you a monster nutsack. Let's do this!
I feel like J&J should just really stick to what they know, right? Like baby shampoo, cotton swabs, and Band-Aids for white people. Wouldn't that be better?
It would be.
They know that really well.
Yeah, it would be.
I am also very excited about the mix and matching thing because it's sort of like, it's like being a vaccine swinger, right? Like I had Moderna, but I'm kind of Pfizer curious.
I like that.
Right?
Yeah, I actually like that.
And the FDA has totally given us a green light.
It's
So,
very
like,
forward thinking. Yeah.
why not just see what else is out there?
Yeah.
You know?
Also, like you see the mix, you know, you see like, like maybe starting off with this and then going to this helps you appreciate the other one more.
Yeah, Moderna's been in me, what, like 2 times tops? It's not a commitment. If they wanted a commitment, they would have given me a lifetime of antibodies. So, you know. Speaking of insane swinger life, my neighbor makes the loudest sex sounds. It's like sex all day long. It's crazy. You should hear the noises she makes. Do you want to hear? I recorded it.
Well, I don't know if you can play that.
Yeah, no, I can play it.
No, legally on the show. I don't know if we could play your
Not that
neighbor's.
long. It's like 7-8 minutes tops.
Wait, you recorded your neighbor? How?
Who are you, the cops? It's fine. I'll just listen to it on my headphones. It's fine. Go ahead.
I don't think you're allowed to. All right, let's move on to our next story. It's about Hooters, the restaurant that makes its waitresses wear skimpy clothing so that you, I don't know, can have a boner while you eat? It's never really made sense to me. Can anyone explain that concept? Maybe as a non-American, I don't understand this thing fully. Is the point that you want to be really hard when you eat your food? Is that what we're going for? Anyway, a couple of weeks ago, Hooters announced that from now on, their waitresses had to wear even shorter shorts. Then yesterday, Hooters reversed their decision after a bunch of waitresses went on TikTok and told the company to kiss their exposed ass.
Several Hooters employees posted videos criticizing the new shorts.
The new black shorts, away from my black t-shirt, they do not have a bottom. They have a crotch string. Then with the new tights, I can't even hide the front of my leggings. And oh look, a wedgie.
Okay, people, that's just wrong. And like, forget wrong for women and wrong for society. It's just wrong on a food safety level. Like, you don't want the person serving your wings to be digging their pants out of their ass all day. But yeah, the waitresses have shut this shit down fast. And I'm not surprised. I mean, half their job is turning down creepy men's requests. This was always going to happen. And Hooters needs to listen to their servers, because without them, Hooters is nothing. I mean, what do you have without those women? All you have is just crusty chicken wings and an owl with an eye infection. It's gone.
I used to think that men who went to Hooters were really creepy, but then the internet came about, and it's like you can watch an orgy in 4K on your phone right now. Or you can shoot one. Do you want to see my neighbors?
Wait, so who's creepier, the people who go to Hooters or the people who watch it at home?
Well, that sounded a little judgy.
I feel like in the workplace we shouldn't talk about this.
You're right. You're right.
That's all.
You're
I mean,
right.
I'm like, you know.
Okay, you know what I could get on board with? I would get on board with less butt coverage if they would compensate by giving them more health coverage. That seems fair.
Oh, that's deep.
Right?
Oh, that's really deep.
That's a good trade-off.
That would be a crazy world to live in if you knew like how skimpy people are dressed is how much health coverage they have.
Yeah,
Then you'd be like, yo, nuns are being screwed by the church.
exactly.
They got no health coverage. It's all up to the Lord.
That's right. There are only so many prayers.
I like that idea, actually. I mean, just balance.
Yeah.
That's what life is about.
They were going to stage a walkout, but it was too cold outside in those uniforms, so they went to TikTok. Which can actually be a super powerful tool. It's like, it's how I got my neighbor to stop complaining about me to the HOA board.
You used TikTok against your neighbor?
Yeah, I used TikTok to get my neighbor to stop complaining about me to the board. It's not cool. I'm just living life.
Huh. It's weird when you sat down and you said your neighbor like is a problem. I don't know why I assumed that your neighbor was the problem.
Yes, she's the problem. Because she complains about me often. Do you know her? Has she been talking to you?
Finally, let's talk about Kanye West. Today, the iconic rapper, fashion designer, and self-appointed youth pastor made a big announcement. He is Kanye no more. From now on, his full legal name is simply Ye. And I'll be honest, I get why he changed it. I mean, if I had gone super MAGA like he did last year, I also would want to distance myself from myself. Be like, Trevor who? I'm just brr. Plus, there are definite benefits to having a name that's only 2 letters long. Like, long names are tedious. Have you ever tried to input your name with an Apple remote? Yo, it's why I never signed up for Paramount Plus. Gotta scroll the... Yo, it's a joke. I'm joking. I signed up. Picard. But apparently, that's not why Kanye changed his name.
The 44-year-old has no legal middle or last name now. He said he was making the switch for personal reasons. He believes that Ye is the most commonly used word in the Bible.
Okay, first of all, I think it's safe to assume that anything Kanye does is for personal reasons. I mean, this man has never uttered the sentence, let's go with what's easiest for everyone. I don't think he's that kind of guy. But also, what does he mean that he believes Ye is the most commonly used word in the Bible? Like, I know that the Bible is open to many different interpretations. You know, some people say Jesus died for our sins. Others say that he died for our shins, which, to be honest, is not as good a story. But this particular thing is not a belief. It's something you can count. And Ye is not remotely the most common word in the Bible. Look, I will say this, though, man. I joke about Kanye all the time, but this is one instance where I'm completely on his side. I know people think he's a strange guy. He wears a mask and he runs around in weird clothing sunset. But, yo, changing his name might be the least weird thing he's ever done. I mean, think about it. Why should someone else get to choose the thing that you're called? You know, your parents are just like, that's your name. That's not my name. That's the name you thought I would be. I'm not a Timothy. Imagine if you had to live your whole life with the things your parents forced on you as a kid. Shit, I'd still be eating vegetables. It's my life now, Mom. I eat whatever I want. I'll eat a dick.
My neighbor is the biggest dick eater you'll ever meet. True story. True story.
Desi, I really, look, I love having you here, but
Thank you.
Like, I don't...
Because I might not leave.
Yes, but here's the thing. I was hoping we'd make more jokes about, like, the news, and I feel like you're just coming here to, like, trash your neighbor.
No. I want to weigh in on this Kanye thing. Sorry, Ye thing. I think it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It really isn't. I mean, celebrities have been giving themselves nicknames forever.
Right.
Right? Lil Nas X, Lady Gaga,
Mm-hmm.
Channing Tatum. Nobody's called that.
I think that's a, no, I think that is.
Yeah. It's totally, it's really not that big of a deal. Also, do you know who's been changing their name forever? Women. When they get married, they take their husband's name. It's a huge pain in the ass. It's like Kanye changes his name and he gets headlines. A woman changes her name and she gets to spend the day at the DMV. I had to drop my first name, move my middle to my first, move my last to my middle, take my husband's name. My passport looks like a CVS receipt. It's a mess. Oh shit, this is my neighbor, hold on. Hello? No, I'm not moving out, you're moving out. No, you're moving out. You know what, I am tired of having this argument, Mom.
Wait, your mom is your neighbor?
Yeah. Hello?
Wait, you're recording?
Should I hang up? I'm not gonna. It just, let me wrap it up. I'll wrap it up. I gotta wrap this up. No, it's, jeez, forget it. Forget it. I'll just take it over here. I'll be quiet. No, you're the worst. Eat a dick, Mom.